Hello, my name is Daniel, and I was asked by the chair member of this committee to be here today, first of all, to present on SEO and social media marketing. I'm a manager within this company. I've worked hard growing our baby food, advertising for our baby food, and today we're going to go over some of the reasons that it's not growing like it should be, because that is why I'm here today. The reason I am here is because the growth of the company is stagnant right now. We're not growing like we should be. We're not selling our product in the ways that we want to at the numbers we want to. So that's our first problem. Also, investors are afraid to support a company. We have this revolutionary gene splicing technology that we're using. In that, it's scaring some of the investors away, making it so that we can't grow, expand our ventures, becoming a bigger company. And finally, the advertising campaign we've been trying to accomplish, it just hasn't been enough. Going to sites like you have, where mothers frequent, it hasn't been enough online, and our online presence, it has some work to do. So our overview is we'll be discussing the potential of promoting SEO and social media marketing for our baby food. Now we'll talk about what this is and everything like that, but we will go over the definitions, we'll go over costs, whether it's applicable or not. All of this will have to do with what we are talking about. So let's dive right in. We've got problems. What is social media marketing? We'll define that. SEO marketing as well. That's Google searches, Yahoo, things like that. Is this marketing technique applicable to our products? You've brought up some hesitations. This is one of them. Is social media even applicable to what we're trying to do here? And what are the costs? In every advertising campaign, there's going to be costs that we have to address. So the costs here, we'll go over those and see if it's something that would work for our company. And will the public be given incorrect information if we use social media? You've said that you think social media is a place where opinions, political campaigns, that's what is discussed on social media forums. But we're going to talk about if we're going to get the correct information out to our buyers, how we're going to do that, what we're going to do to make sure that happens. So SEO and social media marketing. SEO stands for search engine optimization. This is on a Google search. When you Google baby food, those ads that come up at the top and on the side of your search bar, that is what SEO marketing looks at, is search engines. So on Yahoo, on Google, on Bing, any other search engine that you're using, if you see ads there, that's paid ad space. But search engine optimization is not only for paid advertisements. The best way you can promote your business is actually through keywords that you're using on your website. If you have a blog on your website, other tabs that go to external sites that you're using. Your website is the hub of what this SEO marketing looks at. This is what you bring without cost on a Google search that you want your company to be known for. Keywords, thoughts, political stance, if you're into that. With our baby food, we'll probably stay away from that, but that's something that all comes up on SEO marketing. And then social media marketing is exactly what you think it is. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are the three biggest, but there's also LinkedIn, Google+, lots of other hubs that use social media and social media platforms, and that's an ever-growing field. The list will continue to grow as we talk about these things, but those are paid advertisements. That is what we'll be diving mostly into today. How to use Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram specifically to grow your baby market, and how to get this baby food out to people who need it most. So, understanding the social media market is the first step in getting this. The market is changing, the market is new, and it's ever growing. So we need to understand this market when we're diving in. And our target audience is the first thing we'll look at. Obviously, with baby food, our target audience is mothers and fathers who need food for their child. So with that being said, our target audience is women between 20 and 30. This being said, it's shown that the top sites that women 20 to 30 are using are first and foremost Google, so SEO marketing has a lot to do with it. Facebook, another great social media tool, YouTube, Amazon, and Pinterest. These are great ways to connect with our audience in easy to use manner. So, the applicability. When coming up with an ad campaign, you want it to be applicable to the audience that you're going for. This target audience has those sites as their top 5. So of course it's going to seem like it's applicable, and it is. The number of people using, 65% of all adults use social media, and that was in 2014 that was taken. So that number's grown since then. Also, Instagram and Twitter, 90% of their users are under 35 years old. That means your target audience is sitting on Instagram and Twitter, and they haven't been touched by you guys. That needs to change. And finally, if you're shopping for products, almost every business has a presence on social media, as shown by this graph. This is how marketers are using social media and the percentage of business-to-consumer markets and business-to-business markets. So, as you'll see, this blue line here is a percent of business-to-consumer. So, businesses that are selling to consumers, like a grocery store selling food to its customers. This is 97%. 97% of companies are using Facebook to advertise their products. That means you guys are in the 3% that is not doing this. You are well behind the curve already if you're not using social media. The same is going for Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, all of these. 81%, 86% of business-to-business marketers are using Twitter. Instagram, it's growing every day. There's over 500 million monthly Instagram users. That's a huge product sell that you're missing out on. Now we get to go into the costs, the nitty-gritty of what we're actually selling here. And the costs are minuscule. If you look at the costs compared to what it costs to run a commercial, an ad campaign physically with posters and flyers or mail solicitations, these are small costs. For Facebook, the cost for a daily ad is $20, and that $20 is going to get you in front of up to 20,000 people. That means our product could grow by 20,000 people seeing it for a simple $20 a day. That's small. And those 20,000 will get to tell others, and our brand will continue to grow. Twitter is a lot similar, but a little different in how we pay for it. On average, we pay about $18.34 for an ad space that's going to reach 14,000 people. Twitter is different because you only get the products if it works. You'll pay per click. So if somebody's clicking through to your ad, that's what you will pay for. If nobody's clicking through, Twitter won't charge you. That's a cost-efficient way to go about your business. And finally, Instagram, $25 a day. It's more expensive because it's still a newer social media platform, but that will reach up to 18,000 people, a lot like Facebook. That it will continue to grow, and the earlier we get in on the ground floor of Instagram while it's still building, the faster we can grow at the small cost that we have. So our costs are low, meaning we have to jump on this social media train. We have to use social media marketing if we're going to be able to grow our baby food business. Next, getting the right information to the right buyers. That's a big worry because we have revolutionary technology. We have gene splicing technology with baby food that grows your child's IQ by 20%. That's unheard of for a product. So with a ridiculous claim like that, even though we've backed it up with facts, it's easy to come off like it's not true. But getting the right information to buyers is easy. All we have to do is make sure that we're tailoring posts specifically to quell these doubts. So if we have a social media platform, every business, you saw 97% of businesses have this. It doesn't make us look more unprofessional than anybody else because everybody is using this. So that's a doubt that doesn't need to be worried about, just having social media. Next, if we're tailoring posts specifically to reduce doubts, then people will know commonly asked questions, common doubts, common misconceptions, and we can just put those out of the water first and foremost. That way people know exactly what they're buying and exactly why they're buying it. Also, your page needs to be a hub of information. Your Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter page, if somebody clicks on your page, they need to know exactly what we're selling and how we're doing that. When the minute they click onto our Facebook page, it needs to be a place where they have frequently asked questions, what this gene splicing technology is, and what it can do for their child. That's an awesome opportunity for us to grow. And then we get to engage the community by partnering with other companies, as well as simply engaging the community by events, individuals that are doing great things, and anything that applies to children, we can just share, we can be a part of, without ever leaving our office. It's a great chance to connect with people in a personal way without actually being there in person to do it. So to conclude, we have to jump on this train, like I said. We have to start using social media marketing. It's low cost, it's going to have great results, and it's going to reach the people we want it to, the exact people we want it to, with exactly the right message and with correct information. I've appreciated being here today and presenting, and I hope that you take this into consideration as you move forward.